Okay, so before I begin this video, I want to make it clear that this is not some forced public apology that I'm doing just to avoid cancel culture. I'm not being threatened with cancel culture at all. This is just something I felt like personally I had to make, and I genuinely wanted to do to basically correct the situation with the person involved here. And you'll find out this is not. It's not that either side did anything wrong. It's just a really bad misunderstanding that caused some problems, and I want to sort out those problems. So let's just get right into it. So some of you guys might remember, but on Saturday I went to a Blexit event in Southern California, and I posted this picture with a representative for Asian Americans for Trump. And on that picture, I received this comment from a kid called It's Alex 0925 that says, "At the Vince Now, hope someone puts a bullet through her shirt and kills you too. Biden 2020." Obviously, this is someone like fucking encouraging me to be killed. And so immediately from seeing that, I knew I had two options, which is number one, just ignore it, or number two was to screenshot it and post it. Now, I went with number two for two reasons. Number one, I wanted to highlight what some of the things are that get said to Trump supporters and conservatives on a daily basis, because I know I'm not the only one. A lot of you guys consistently DM me stuff like this, and I just wanted to highlight that, show the true, intolerance of the left. And number two, I knew a lot of you guys would respond to that kid and send him some mean messages, and quite frankly, I wanted to do that because, I know how you guys are. I know you guys are not going to go to his house and hurt him. I didn't want that to happen, but I knew that you guys would send him some messages, hold him accountable, teach him a lesson, show him that, like, you can't be saying stuff like this. People are going to hold you accountable. People are going to see it. And so for that reason, the next morning on Sunday, I made this post where I reposted the picture, showed the comment that was left on it, and put tolerance at the bottom. And then on the caption, I wrote some lovely comments I received yesterday on this photo. Not playing victim, just want to highlight some of the things that people get said to them for supporting Trump, being pro-life, etc. And then I think I captioned it, the rest of it, like, what's the worst thing that's ever been said to you over politics? Okay, and that was that. I moved on. Now, one thing I forgot to mention was a few minutes after I screenshotted his comment, I tried to search for his account to like try to see who it was. But unfortunately, I don't know if I wasn't sure if they had blocked me or Instagram had taken down the account, but I would literally type in it's Alex 0925 and could not find his account. So I was just like, okay. But then very late Sunday night, I think it was like 11, almost midnight, I'm going through my DM requests casually, and I see this DM from, who else is it? It's Alex 0925. So they send me two screenshots and said to me, "Hello, I have been informed that I have been receiving hate and all for something I apparently said, and for ongoing disgusting comments that I have apparently been posting. My friend Connor just let my dad know about this because I normally don't go on my phone as much, but the only reason that Connor knows is because he had access to my main email account, which is hooked up to this, and I have notifications for everything. So everything goes to my email, but I haven't realized that I was hacked. I am normally from Pennsylvania and not New Jersey," and he sends me the screenshots showing like the login, the IP login stuff, showing that someone was logged into his Instagram account from New Jersey, even though he claims to have lived in Pennsylvania, and says, "I am sorry for all this miscommunication and harassing comments that someone has been posting on my account. I changed everything and set up two-factor authorization, and I really hope this doesn't happen again. I hope you understand the situation, and I am sorry for all of this heat that has been going on. I just wanted to say I've received so many DMs and have been told I have been posting death comments. I have in quotes, I am so sorry. Whenever you get a chance, please read that because I want you to try to understand this whole situation." So I know what a lot of you guys are going to say, which is to actually defend me, because your guys are going to basically to say he's a troll. He's just trying to save face now. Now he just says that because a lot of people are giving him hate for it, and now he's in trouble over it. But and I'm not gonna lie, I have those thoughts in the back of my head as well. But I tried to assume the best in people, and that ended up being a good thing, because after talking to this kid more and understanding more of the situation, I realized that no, he is really being genuine here. I have no reason not to believe him. And as I'll show, as we go through more of what happened here and more of what he said, I think you guys will realize too, at least I believe, that he really was being very, very genuine. And I think you guys will see that too. So I wasn't really going through my requests on Sunday. So he next says, can you please read what I sent you with a sad face? And then at 10:39, I think I was reposting what someone mentioned to me on my story about something. So I reposted like someone else's story, and he slides up at 10:39 p.m. my time and says, "Can you please stop posting this? It wasn't me, and I have proof that I showed you. Please read everything I sent you. I have proof I was hacked. I'm sorry. You know what? Fine, don't read this, but I can't take this anymore. I'm killing myself, so you win. Goodbye." Okay, so that whole long thread of DMs that ends with "I'm killing myself. Goodbye." That's what I opened my DM request and saw. And the second I saw this, my heart just fucking dropped because, I don't know if I could live with myself, having even indirectly, unintentionally having caused the suicide of someone else. So so I was just so fucking stressed. So immediately I scrambled to reply. First thing, I honestly reading back, I feel like my response might come off as sort of like just poor, like not, but I'm not gonna just hide that from you guys. This is genuinely all I could think of to say in the moment. It was just I was actually very stressed out the second I saw this, and I'm just gonna read off what I said. So I said, "Bro, don't kill yourself. I just saw this. Nobody is actually gonna do anything to you. They're just people online." I was trying to reassure him, because I was like, "Man, don't listen. They're just people." Because I know that a lot of people, like, the first time they get online hate, it's hard for them to process. Like, the internet is different. They're just haters. And so I was trying. I know it probably comes off as me being kind of just a bad response, but okay, let's just go on. So I said, "I don't know whether to believe you, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I was going to message you, but I literally couldn't find your account on Saturday, as I talked about earlier. Figured you had me blocked or had been taken down because this username was impossible to find for like a solid 24 hours. And then I told him, like, just change your profile picture and username. They won't be able to find you." So what I was trying to tell him is like, if you I have your username on that post, just change your username, and then when people search for you, they won't be able to find you. Okay, and they won't know where your account is, and maybe there will still be some people who will find you, but at least it'll be less. And so that's what I was trying to tell them. Change your profile picture and username, because they won't be able to find you, because clearly I wasn't able to either for whatever reason on Saturday. And then I said, "I hope to God you haven't hurt yourself. It's gonna be okay, man. Whatever we need to do to resolve this, I'll do it. I can't control what random people say, but if you're in trouble with anyone, I can clarify it for them." So my intent here was like, if your parents, if you're in trouble with your parents, or like your school or something, or your work, I was gonna reach out to them and tell them, like, "Look, this is a misunderstanding. He got hacked. Please don't get him in trouble," or whatever. And then I said, "I'll even clarify to my own followers if you are really being genuine," which obviously this video is. So after that, I was just waiting. I was literally just staring at my freaking phone screen, like frantically pacing back and forth, because obviously, like, the last thing he said was like, "I'm going to kill myself," and I was just like, holy shit. So I was like pacing back and forth, like I was thinking to myself, like praying to God, like, please respond to me, please respond to me. Thank God. I was so relieved when he did. Like, a few minutes later, he did respond to me, and he responds to me, "Dude, listen, I get it. ... I understand that those words came from my account, and now all of this is reflecting back on me. I would never do this to anyone, but of course, one person can ruin someone else's life, and I'm not meaning you. It's just honestly, I honestly could care less about politics. I just have always been a goof and a kid my whole life, even though I'm 18, ... even though this isn't my fault. It is at the same time, because I should be more open to the world with my socials and secure everything of mine. But of course, I didn't with this, and now I have 200 or more people coming at me and wishing death on me and stuff, and trust me, I get it. I would have done what you did too," and he's referring to, like, me, like, posting about it, right? "But I never had to deal with so much at once, and I've already been through so much when I was little. And I'm sure we all have, but I am the sensitive type of person, and everything just makes me not want to be here in a moment right now. I'm sorry. And I just want to make it clear, like, I'm not the most emotional person myself. So please don't try to judge me for, like, my responses here, saying it wasn't enough or whatever. Like, I don't know this guy. But I was trying, okay? I was genuinely trying to, like, fucking stop this guy from doing whatever it seemed like he was gonna do. So I said, "People fucking care about you, bro. Don't do it. You understand why they're saying that to you, and that it's not because of something you actually did." Like, I was trying to say, like, they're saying this to you, yes, but it's because of something someone else said. So just understand, like, they're not actually after you The truth is they're not actually after you. They're after your hacker. So just keep that in mind. Like, don't let it get to your head, because you're not really the person they're attacking. Um, and I asked him, like, do you want me to delete the post? Because I was more than willing to do that. Okay, it was a no brainer for me. It's just like content at the end of the day. It's definitely not more important than, you know, an innocent person's mental health and an innocent person's life. And so I offered that, and then I just told him again, like, again, definitely change your Instagram username so they stop searching for you, because I couldn't find your account on Saturday for some reason. Because again, like, I wanted him to stop receiving hate, because it was clearly freaking getting to him, and it's just not fair that it had to happen to him. And at this point, I'm starting to realize more, like, yeah, I don't think this guy is lying to me. I think this guy seems like it's genuinely what happened. Okay, so right now, while I'm editing this and I was just watching that clip back, I just wanted to, like, sort of point out that I kind of admit, and I feel like personally, I need to get better at not only being able to express my own emotions, but like be able to talk to each other, to other people when they're emotional as well. Like, reading back these DMs, I mean, we did work out the situation just fine, but reading back these DMs, I know some of you guys might be looking at this saying, like, those are some shitty responses. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why would you say that? I this is something I personally, I'm trying to get better with. This situation sort of reminded me that I do need to get better with it. Like being able to say the right things in these situations, whereas I don't really think I do that well. But I just wanted to say that, like, I'm going to commit myself to try to be better at dealing with emotional situations, which I frankly am terrible at. Just wanted to say that. But you'll see then when we send each other some. Okay, I'll just keep going. And then he says, "It's your account. I don't control it, but it's okay. I don't know. I would want it gone, but it's not my account. It's yours, and I support what you do on it. After watching some of your videos today, and it's like, in my head, I'm gonna do it, but physically, in reality, I won't. But it's just, I'm not the type of person who would do this, but it's my stupid fault for allowing someone to easily get into my account from New Jersey, and I don't have a Mac or anything. It's just, I guess I understand why people are coming after me, but dude, it's already too late. A post can be up for 1 minute and people already screenshotted it, and please don't blame yourself." Sorry. What else? Because I would have done the same thing by posting it. It's messed up that whoever hacked my account would say that. And I get it. Yeah, but yes, I would like it to be taken down. But in my head, it feels too late by now, and I'm sorry. And so, the second he did that, I took down the post. As you can see, it's not on my account anymore. Um, so yeah. Now again, as I said in the beginning of the video, this is not some crappy apology video where I'm like, I'm so sorry. That's not the person I am. Like, that's not what this is. He said it as well. Like, knowing what I knew, all I knew was this random It's Alex kid was hoping I get shot. Okay, so knowing what I knew, he agrees. I agree. I think all of you will agree that, like, what I did, posting the comment, basically trying to get the kid held accountable, was not out of line. It's just a fucking messed up, unfortunate situation that the kid was hacked by someone else, and now because of that piece of crap human being, now this innocent kid who was barely uses his phone, was getting hate. And like, I still feel really guilty about it, because ultimately, had I not posted it, had I not seen it, it's still my actions that I committed, that caused this to happen, and caused someone that didn't deserve it at all and had nothing to do with it, now to be, at least thank God, didn't actually physically try it, but to be thinking thoughts like that. And I don't want that to happen to anyone who's just, especially, I don't want that to happen to anyone, but especially just some random innocent kid who had no reason, did nothing to anyone to deserve this. So after that, I responded with an audio message, a voice message, because it was just getting too hard to type everything out. And sometimes it's a little bit better to sort of hear the other person's voice anyways. So in that audio message, basically all I said was like, it's no problem, bro. It's a no-brainer. I'll take it down right. Actually, I said I just took it down. Okay, like it's a no-brainer, no problem. But I told him like, please, something along the lines of like, please stop fucking thinking like that. Like it's gonna be okay. This is gonna pass. I don't want you to think like that. I'll do that. And then I also said, like, if you want me, I think I also said in that audio message, I don't know, I forgot to screen record what I said in that audio message, but I think I also said, like, if you want me to make a video like this to my followers where I explain everything that happened and sort of get, exonerate you in this situation, then I'll do that. And I just told him, like please stop thinking like that. It's gonna be okay. Like I'll do whatever it takes, to reconcile this situation. And so, it's just something along those lines. And then he responded with his own audio messages. I'm going to play those right now because so you guys can see, like, this was the point where really those thoughts in the back of my head that maybe he's just saying all this to save face with me. That's when I really believe, like, just, because sometimes it always doesn't come off of our text, but I could feel I could feel who this person was. And at that point I was like, yeah, no, man, you're definitely like telling the truth here. I believe you, and you guys will see. I'm just gonna play the audio messages, but here we go.
My head is mentally gonna explode. I don't know what to do. Physically, I'm not gonna, do that to myself or anything. It's just like how I feel, if that makes sense. But I really appreciate, coming out to me and making sure that I'm okay. Because this is really bothering me. It's been bothering me all day ever since I logged back into my account, because I normally don't go on my phone that much, but because I work a lot. I work with my dad and stuff, and it's just hard. But I would like the post down if that's okay. And you said something about making a video, and I think that'll be perfect to give people more of an understanding of the situation and stuff, but it's all confusing. Everything is just wow. I mean, I know it's not anybody's fault, because like I said, I would have done the same thing that you did. Because for someone that would actually go out of their way and say that is just messed up. Especially for what's going on in the world too, with everything. But I just want to say, outside of this whole situation, is I know I said this in the text before, but I really appreciate the content you post and stuff, because you're giving out your opinions, you're doing this and that, and I really like. You should keep doing that, because you should not give, an F of what people freaking think or say, because it's your opinion. Your opinion matters and stuff like that. And it's just, I really find that cool about you, and keep doing it. But anyways, thank you for, reaching out and stuff. You seem like a really, really nice person, and I wouldn't mind, even though we don't know each other or anything, but trying to be friends. But I'm not really like a talkative person, so I'd probably be like a boring friend. All I do in life anymore is just work and hang out with my circle of friends, because I don't really like surround myself with a lot of people. But anyways, back to the situation. Just a video to make people have more of a better understanding of this, and taking the post down for me. But thank you for making sure I'm okay and stuff. I know a lot can happen so much. You can do whatever you want. Just I just hope that people understand the whole situation and stuff. And I get it that it's still confusing, and you don't know who to believe. I mean, nobody knows who to believe, because a lot of people lie anymore. And I don't get why people lie, because it's better to be honest than to lie. But sometimes it's better to lie than be honest in some situations. But I hardly ever lie. I'm mostly honest all the time. And It's just, why lie? You don't get nothing out of it but hurting yourself. That's the way I look at it. Maybe some people look at it differently, but that's how I look at it. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. I just want people to just understand that, just understand the situation and stuff. But thank you. I don't know. You seem like a really good person too. You seem like, I don't know, just yourself, happy and everything. And I really love that about people and stuff. I don't know. I just look at that in people. But yeah. I'm sorry for sending all these voice things. I just feel like in my, head that it's better to use my voice, and I feel like I get a lot out more by talking instead of typing. I don't know. I'm so weird, but that's all. But thank you again.
So, I mean, I feel like I'm not the I'm sure you guys can see it too, but just listening to him talk, I mean, you could just tell he's telling the truth. He's a good kid, and it just doesn't seem like he would do anything like that. And actually, so the more I thought about the situation, so right when Alex said that comment, Alex in quotations, right? His hacker said that comment. I clicked on his profile. I was at the event at the time. I clicked on the profile really quick and just scanned it for 2 seconds. So all I saw was a profile picture, and I saw that he followed me because it says follow back instead of follow. So I saw that he followed me. Now looking back, thinking about it, I think what happened was that Alex, somewhere along the line, with his real account, followed me on Instagram, and then when he got hacked, that his hackers basically was going through his account, probably going through his feed, saw my post, and then chose to comment that. But yeah, I feel really, really guilty, just I never want to bring thoughts like that on anyone, because it's I'm terrible at talking about this. I when it comes to the politics, I have everything to say. When it comes to just real life stuff like that, but it's just such a shitty misunderstanding. Now, would I do it again? Say knowing let's say again somewhere along the line I get another comment basically like that from someone. Am I just supposed to assume that they got hacked, right? This is a situation, but it's a rare situation. It's not. So it's just, I don't know, man. It's all so fucking complicated. I'm honest. I'm second guessing that response is all I'm saying, because I thought I was doing the right thing by sharing it, because I wanted to, number one, highlight the things that get said to Trump supporters that are just fucking evil, and need to be shown to the world. People need to see this is what people are saying to people who support Trump, and it's not fucking right. But in what I thought was basically a noble crusade, a good thing I was doing, it's just one in a million chance. What the hell are the chances of that? Of something like that happening? That it just ends up being a really shitty situation for an innocent person. So honestly, if I see comments like that again, I'm not. I feel like I would still do the same thing, because it's just very rare that something as wild as this happens, where he gets hacked and someone else is messing with his account basically. But I do feel extremely guilty, because the fact that I even if it's just for 24 hours, just fucked up someone's an innocent person's life like that. It's Like I'm just really relieved, Alex, that that you're okay, that we were able to talk it out, that I saw those that DM in my request, because you know fuck. I just want to say though, like, I just want to say though, because like I'm on social media. I see this happen all the fucking time, especially with a lot of you guys. So a lot of you guys even like will send me posts basically where you posted about your support for Trump, and you're getting the ratio to hell in the comments. All these leftists are saying, like, kill yourself. I hope you die. All these like nasty comments. Just don't let what people say online get to you, man. Like, it's gonna be okay. Like, I don't want any of you guys to ever fucking think that way in general, but especially over things that people say online, because let me tell you, people online are pussies. Okay, like, I guarantee you, none of the people that are saying the things that they say to you online would ever say it to your fucking face. They're just people. It's not, like, honestly, it's not real life. Like, social media is not real life. Okay, so please, like, if you take anything from this situation, it's don't let online hate ruin your personal real life. Like, just, and I know it's hard, especially for people who just sort of use social media for fun and to talk to their friends, and now they're just getting bombarded with hate, right? Please just never let that get to your head, because number one, most of all, that would mean you let the haters win, which is just not good. But more importantly, it's not real life. It will pass. Like, the cancel culture in all forms passes. Okay, it's gonna get better. Okay, people are gonna it's the internet. The internet forgets everything within 2 seconds. Okay, you can see now on the internet, the people who got canceled 2 seconds ago are now back to being mainstream and cool and liked by everyone. So please don't ever let crap that people say online get to you like that. Like, I know, like, I can't control what you think, but just, if you ever have that happen to you, which I'm sure someone watching this video will, because it's a reality of being a conservative online, please just remember what I said. Okay, that it's gonna be okay. It's gonna pass. Just keep it together. Okay, but yeah, there it is. It's just, this whole situation is just really fucked up. I don't know what else to say about it. Alex, you guys could hear it from those audio messages. He seems like a really good kid, a really really nice, empathetic person, and I caused a lot of unnecessary pain and mental trauma on him that just this never had to happen. So, knowing what he went through, I would appreciate if you're still watching by the end of this video, which I'm not sure how many of you guys will be. Do me a favor, message Alex and just say something nice to him, man. Whatever you feel like you want. Just show him some love. Like, it would mean a lot to me. It would mean a lot to Alex. It would make me feel a little bit fucking better, but it's not about me. Okay, I think I want him to feel better too, mainly. Okay, because he's the person who got affected by this. So if you guys could DM Alex, so he changed his username to hold on. So he changed his username to wait. Let me get it's that Alex Kiddo. Okay, as you can see, he might have changed it back to it's Alex 0925, but right now it's that Alex Kiddo. If you guys could, really do me a favor and message him, just some kind words of support. Tell him that he's awesome. Tell him that he's a really nice person. That'd mean a lot to me. But this whole thing was just a really freaking bad misunderstanding. That I felt like I had to make this video clarifying, you know, because I'm sure someone watching this video DM'd Alex saying, "What the hell's wrong with you? Why would you say something like that? You're an idiot." And he's not. It's not true. It's none of those things. It's not your fault. It's partly my fault, but mainly it's just a really bad misunderstanding. And I want something good to come out of the situation, because it's really fucked up, and it'd be nice if there's at least a silver lining to it, you know. Um, I guess the silver lining is that I managed to work it out. You know, like we resolved it, but I know that, you know, deep down in his head, that mental trauma is still there. I bet you, you know, today he's still really not feeling well mentally, and I want to, you know, fix it. Um, because it's not enough to me, really, especially because it's considering the fact that it's just not Alex's fault at all. She's just a kid. He's a good kid, you know, that works hard and doesn't even use social media that much. It doesn't really even ever go on his phone. Um, I want him to 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 feel fucking better. Like, you know, I want to try to heal some of the crap that I unintentionally put this kid through. Not I don't think it's not enough for me to just say, okay, I'll take the post down, because I know the things that were said to him are still there. The things that happened to him are not going away from his head, and that's why I would really appreciate if you guys DM'd him some encouragement. Um, but yeah, that'll do it for this video. I don't know how damn long this is. I think I probably rambled a lot in it, but that'll do it here. I'm Alex. I'm sorry. Like I said, I feel really fucking guilty. Um, and I hope you're doing okay today. And I hope to anyone any of my followers, you know, any of my people who ever deal with an angry mob like this, please never have thoughts like that. Because I guarantee you, you know, it's sunnier days will come. You know, it's you will recover. Things will recover. Don't, you know, just think that you have to take the short way out and end it all now, because it's never, that's never okay. You know, there are real people. Even if you're, even every single comment you're getting online is hate, I promise you, in real life there are people out here that would fucking support you. And even on social media, if they knew, that they would immediately rush to support you. So please, 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 never have thoughts like that. Okay? And yeah, that'll do it for this video. Peace.